Today on RUTV, the Black Student Union keeps everyone informed about Black History Month.
Then we check out a new business here in Redondo.
So stay tuned, because it all starts right now on RUTV.
Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Friday, February 24th. I'm McConaughey Curto.
And I'm Elijah Hughes. Today we're going to go check out a local business, Minimal Golf.
They've got a half pipe, a pool table, and more. Let's head over and see what they've got to offer.
My name is Sam Goulden. I'm the CEO and founder of Minimal Golf. I was inspired to start the golf bag company because I was seeing that golf in general was changing, finally becoming more inclusive, and golfers were more interested in listening to music and using their phones on the course. And so I felt like a golf bag that allowed that functionality would do really well. We got our first samples in 2019 and then actually launched in 2020. Growing at a pace that forced us into a bigger space. I thought it'd be really cool to have our workspace where we do the direct-to-consumer golf bag company, but also have a little community-based golf club / membership club where we've got golf simulators and other fun things to do. We've got a mini ramp, pool table, ping pong, darts. And so it was we needed to expand. We needed more space for the golf bags in general and all the people who work here. But at the same time, we wanted to have a fun, just little social club along with it. We started painting custom logos on golf bags, and that now is about 40% of our business. So now we have 3 in-house artists who come in every day. We will customize a bag completely for you, anything from putting your high school mascot all the way to just something simple like your initials on the bag. From the very beginning, I wanted to have a Trade It Forward program that allows customers to buy our bag, but then give us their bag that they were using before, and then we donate that to the SCGA Junior Foundation. When I first started, I was all about just making a really cool product that the modern golfer would really love. And so I was thinking how can I influence people to buy bags more often? How can I influence people to buy golf bags? And then I started thinking about how shitty that was for the environment. I don't want to be part of this problem of over-consumerism. So for us to do our part, I want to make sure that the bag is as quality and long-lasting as possible, so then we can donate it to a junior and kind of just keep it in use longer. I'm a massive supporter of people being entrepreneurs. There's no reason why we can't have room for tons of small businesses. I think it's really important for people who have that entrepreneurial mindset, just constantly learn, constantly look for ways to understand and grow as a person who's going to be in business, then you really can't fail.
It's always important to spotlight new businesses in the area. Now, Nathan and Isla are going to shine a spotlight on sports this season.
Welcome back to RUTV Sports. I'm Nathan Robertson.
And I'm Isla Rogers.
Boys lacrosse started off their season Tuesday with a swift win over Notre Dame, 17-4. Senior goalie Riley Corcoran played the first half of the game, earning a shutout. The offense was driven by captain David Bick, who led the scoring with 6 goals, and Ryder Couch, who was setting up plays all night, recording 5 assists. They play again tonight here at home against Brentwood at 6 p.m., so show up and support our boys.
Girls lacrosse also kicked off their season Tuesday with an easy win over Agura 19-4. They were led by an amazing performance from junior defender Janet Koza, who had a lot of interceptions and great defensive plays to keep the ball away from their net all game.
Boys volleyball played their first game this past Tuesday against Mater Dei. Unfortunately, they ended up falling short in 3 sets, but fought hard all the way through. They play again today and tomorrow, starting at 1:30 in a preseason tournament here in the Big Gym, so make sure to show up and support.
Track had their first meet last Saturday at South High against South Americosta. Redondo really showed up and had a great meet. Boys varsity, boys frosh soft, girls varsity, and girls frosh soft all placed an overall first, with senior Jet Collins winning his 100-meter race with a PR of 11.35, and junior Layla Divinity winning her 400-meter race with a PR of 59.08, and her 100-meter race with a PR of 15.19. Congrats to our Seahawks and good luck tomorrow at PV.
Girls basketball played last Wednesday at home against San Clemente in a thrilling playoff matchup. They were playing from behind for the entire game until they were able to get within 2 points late in the fourth quarter. With less than a second left on the clock, our Seahawks got possession of the ball and had one last chance to tie the game.
Senior Kira Aruka passed the ball to junior Eller Zimmerman, who posted up a perfect close-range shot with 0.6 seconds left to tie the game and send it into overtime. Our Seahawks were able to carry over their momentum and walk away with the win 66-54, qualifying them for state. Congratulations, girls, and good luck next game.
All right, Ella, Brianna, you guys were down double digits at halftime. What was said in the locker room that made you guys come back and end up winning this game? I'm gonna go with Brianna first.
For me personally, it was like, seniors, this can be your last time, and that got me like really emotional, and it just made me realize like how much I don't want to lose.
Oh, this one's specifically for you. What was said in that final timeout with just 0.6 seconds left on the clock that made you hit that game-winning tip shot, buzzer beater to send the game into overtime?
Just like as soon as you get the ball, shoot it. So that was the start plan.
Baseball, softball, and boys tennis all started off their preseasons last week, so look out for more coverage coming up next week as their seasons pick up.
Well, that's all for this week.
Keep up the good work and
Go
Seahawks!
Thanks for keeping us updated about our amazing winter athletes. Now let's pass it off to Reese and Samir to learn about what Black History Month means to our Seahawks.
Being proud of leading a group of African American students on a predominantly white campus, helping to provide a safe space for them to embrace their culture while on campus through BSU. I love being Black because I come from strong, resilient ancestors. Because of them, I reject society's beauty standards by loving my melanated skin and curly, kinky hair. That's what being Black means.
What being Black means to me is to embrace your beautiful melanated skin, regardless of the criticism or racism that you may encounter throughout your life. To stay strong and remain confident in who you are.
Being Black to me means that I have a community to go to. Black is not just a color, it's like a struggle. Not just a struggle, but like people might not understand what it's like to go through life as a Black person. There are some things that are overlooked. There could be more done to make Black people, especially in predominantly white schools, feel more comfortable, in my opinion.
What being Black means to me is basically being proud, stand up for who you are, and always being yourself, because it's really, really hard in America. But yeah, it's basically just being proud.
What it means to be Black is to, know the culture, know where you've come from, and like know what it takes to like do things or do in life. It's like it's something that you're born with. You can't go without. It's like you have it. It's in you. You have to struggle with it, and you have to overcome it. And you have to work with the challenges that you have every day. All that sort of stuff.
Black History Month means to celebrate the accomplishments that African Americans have achieved in America, and to despite all racism and oppression.
Being Black to me is, our culture. I love being, Black. I love being my skin color, be your skin color, guys.
Embracing culture.
Yeah. Okay. To me, Black History Month means that we look into ourselves, celebrate those who were our forefathers, who helped us along the way. Our mothers, our fathers, uncles, aunts, grandfathers, and so forth, that really helped us to remember where we came from and what our culture is all about.
Black History Month is important because it's good to learn about the people before us and appreciate how we got here now.
Black History Month is important for representing and spreading positivity for Black people and showing the culture.
Black History Month means a time for me to connect with my culture, like a whole month for us and for everyone else like to learn about, what African Americans had to go through in the past to get to now.
Black History Month is a time for me to kind of reflect and show my gratitude towards my culture.
History Month means to me that other races can learn about our culture, and I get to spend time with my people, and we all get to learn about each other.
History Month is important to me to celebrate achievements of Black people.
I can tell you this, being Black is the most beautiful thing ever, but it does have its moments of where it can hurt. Never be afraid to be Black. Never be afraid to be Black and to be strong. And Black History Month is so perfect because a lot of people need to be educated, especially us Black people. We have to be educated. So continue to stay black, be black, and just stay strong. God bless.
Thanks for keeping us informed about such a meaningful month. Now, let's keep up the stream of information by passing it over to newsman Luca with current events.
Thanks, Eli. I'm Luca Richardson. On Monday this week, President Joe Biden visited the war-torn country of Ukraine. He visited in support of those who continue to struggle as many Ukrainians deal with the effects of the war. The trip lasted 23 hours, with the president taking a government-modified commercial aircraft instead of Air Force One to sneak into the country, unbeknownst to the Ukrainian or American people. The trip was an overall success, with Biden attending a memorial service which presented 2 wreaths to a wall dedicated to fallen Ukrainian soldiers, shortly before the president returned to the U.S. On that topic, Russian President Vladimir Putin has raised tensions worldwide as he suspends the START nuclear pact. This pact between the U.S. and Russia sets limits on the number of nuclear warheads each nation can deploy. He has noted that Russia will continue to respect the caps on the number of nuclear warheads Russia can possess, though they stand at the ready to resume nuclear tests, which have been banned globally since the Cold War, should the U.S. do so themselves. The U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken described this decision as, quote, really unfortunate and very irresponsible. Unfortunately, last week another mass shooting shocked the nation, this time at Michigan State University. The gunman, a 43-year-old male, was intercepted by police and is now deceased. 3 people were killed and 5 more critically wounded. Ariel Anderson, Alexandria Werner, and Brian Fraser were all hardworking and upstanding students whose names should be remembered as the victims of this heinous shooting. This past week, California has experienced yet another out-of-the-ordinary weather phenomena. A powerful storm has washed over the state, bringing with it strong winds, heavy rainfall, and snow at extremely low elevations. As of recording, snow is expected to fall at elevations as low as 1,500 feet in Southern California, with heavy snowfall expected inland. In areas not getting any snow, heavy rain and strong winds will follow in suit. Following years of drought, Californians can see the rainfall optimistically, but remember to stay warm and stay safe, Seahawks. Finishing off with some good news, the Friendship Foundation, an organization dedicated to the friendship of neurotypical and special education students, has received a $1 million donation from Congress. Presented by Congressman Ted Lieu at Miracosta High School, this donation will go towards the supplying, expanding, and creating of Friendship Foundation clubs within California Congressional District 36. I'm Luca Richardson, and this has been Current Events. Back to you, Eli and Mac.
Thanks, Luca. Current Events always knows how to keep it interesting. Speaking of which...
Seniors! Tickets for grad night at California Adventure are now on sale for $190, but $180 if you have a senior sticker. Make sure to buy your tickets at the same time as your friends so you guys can all get on the same bus. Sales end March 17th, and tickets are non-refundable.
For juniors, aka class of 2024, it's time to select your courses for senior year. Counselors will be meeting with you over the next 2 weeks. Changes to your schedule requests can be made by meeting with your counselor, but you should have your requests saved in PowerSchool first.
And for anybody interested in joining a team, collaborating in a school-wide project, working behind or in front of the cameras, make sure to apply to join RUTV. Make sure to check out the application form on the RUTV Instagram bio, and the application will close on March 19th. Students interested need to have a teacher fill out the teacher recommendation form. All the info can be found at redondouniontv.com.
Don't be afraid to send in an application. Well, Seahawks, that's all for this week's broadcast. I'm McConaughey Curto.
And I'm Elijah Hughes. Have a lovely weekend, stay classy, and remember to keep
on soaring, Seahawks.